This is both kind of for the podcast and not for it at the same time. SNL is cold opens. This is season 3 of the show. We're talking about SNL movies.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to do start every episode with live from New York. Because we're in New York.
Yeah, I guess that'd be true today, but that's not really true any other time.
Live from New York, it's the Moving Screen Podcast! Welcome to the Moving Screen Podcast. My name is Richie Owens. This is a movie podcast where we talk about a movie while playing basketball. Season 3, live from New York. It's SNL movies. We are literally under a bridge, 71st Street, Manhattan, talking, hooping. There's video footage. Will it be too dark? I don't know. Whoa, that was really cool. I hope you got to see that. And if you want to see it, go to patreon.com/movingscreen, $5 a month. You can watch footage of us playing basketball instead of just hearing it. My name is Richie Owens. I am the host of the show, and I'm here with one of my best friends in the whole world, my former roommate, Lara.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Show starts around shooting around and shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do right here under this bridge. It feels strange. This is my first time playing basketball in New York. It's also very dark down here. I've airballed short on a couple of shots already.
It's also pouring rain.
It's pouring rain.
All right.
Depth perception is off.
Yeah, that's what it was for me as well.
But friendship perception is on as thunder and lightning happens. How have you been? What's happening?
That was pretty.
Yeah, that was a good
shot. I've been good. How are you?
Yeah, I've been just great. Just got to New York today. Feels good to be back. My first time hooping in the city.
Did you ever spend a lot of time on the Upper West Side before?
No, I came here for that thing which you were a part of. All those years ago where I asked people to tell me places to go in New York.
Yeah. I think of you every time I hear that song. The Only Living Boy in New York.
The Lonely Living Boy in New York. It was pretty late at night and Eric Morrison sent me to there's like a boat place over there.
Like a boat on the water?
It's like a bar by the docks.
Oh.
Where rich people have their boats. And I sat there kind of quietly, and then Sadie sent me to the Balto statue in Central Park at 9:30 p.m. and I was alone and afraid. But other than that, I've been to AMC Lincoln Square.
Oh yeah, right by my apartment.
Not too far from right here. But other than that, no.
What does it mean if your thingy's blinking?
What was that?
Is it good if your thing is blinking?
Yes, it means that it's recording.
Oh, I didn't notice that before. Yeah, because I feel like it would be weird for you to come back and not be kind of... The last couple of times you've visited, you've just kind of pretended like you lived there again, which I like.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm doing that again.
You
Good
are,
job.
yeah. My favorite thing last time was when you came home and you were staying with me.
Yes.
And the girl you were seeing was like, we should go out, and you were like, or we could order food and watch TV.
Yeah, truly, I felt very bad for her on that trip because she's like, oh, I want to go to restaurants, and I was like, I don't.
You're like,
I was like, this is not very special to me.
Woo!
Yeah, sorry if you're listening.
Do you think she listens?
No. Maybe, but no. Yeah, I realized recently, just from like playing basketball with friends, because we do it every Saturday in Chicago, and afterwards everyone's like, let's go to like this cafe, or let's go to like this like diner or whatever. And I'm always like, I'm just gonna go home. I'll see you guys later. And I realized like a weird source of anxiety for me is like eating
with people?
Eating with people, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like any situation where a bill might have to be split.
Oh yeah.
You know?
You are very like, when you're eating, it's like, it's a moment for you.
Yes.
You like need to like be in a comfortable space.
Yes. Food is very important to me.
Why am I, sometimes I'm crushing, but other
I'm
times.
really hoping that they have these lights up here. I'm really wondering if they're gonna turn on at any point.
Yeah. I'm sure soon. That one's on.
That one is on, yes. But I guess it's only, what, 6 p.m. or whatever?
Yeah.
It's not technically nighttime. But I think, like, some of my anxiety stems from, like, being in high school and going out to eat with friends. And one friend in particular was always like, don't worry, I'll take care of splitting up the check. And then he'd do it in such a weird, confusing way.
There's this app that I found called Tab, where you can just take a picture of the bill and then click who got what. So that way you don't have to like bother the server.
Yeah.
This is an ad for Tab.
Usually the podcast is sponsored by Metra or Amtrak, but this time,
Tab.
It's sponsored by Tab and not the soda.
No, but I just found out about it last week, and it makes me feel a little bit better. Like, it does it automatically. But that's half the reason that I don't send people, like, Venmos, is because I'm like, I don't want you to think I'm, like, charging you unfairly.
Yeah. I got pizza with friends the other day, or I, like, ordered pizza delivery, and I just did not ask for any money. And then they were like, how much do we owe you? And I was like, thank God. I really can't afford this. But like the friend who I would like go out to eat with, I feel like this is like an exaggeration, but this is how it made me feel. He would be like,
that would have been so cool.
That would have been cool, and that'll come in handy when we play horse.
Okay.
But the friend would be like, okay, the two of us got 10-piece wings, and then I got 8. I only ate 7.
Okay,
and then we also, you got a Coke, and I got a Coke, but I drank part of it, and we'll tip what, 10%, and I'd be like, sort of like, I know an easier way to do this.
When people are nitpicky about stuff like that, I'm like, then you shouldn't have come out to eat.
Right.
Like, I'm understanding if it's like someone doesn't drink and they shouldn't be part of like the bar tab.
Yeah. What? I ask this every episode. Yikes! What is like your athletic history? I actually don't think I know this. This is like a thing. I've met everybody through comedy.
Yeah.
And then I like.
Well, you actually asked Brad the same question.
Yeah.
And our answers are going to be pretty similar.
Sure.
But I played soccer all growing up until I got to high school, and we were not allowed to play sports because show choir was very demanding.
Sure.
The boys were, so like Brad was able to do cross country only because it was like a little bit less demanding, but we had guys who were like literally tennis champions and shit, but the girls got a lot of shit. So my sport was show choir, which was actually quite a bit of dancing. And then as an adult, as you know, I've gotten really into running.
Yes.
So I'm more of an athlete now than I used to be.
Right.
But I did play basketball a couple times, like a couple seasons when I was young.
Yeah, it's weird to me because I've just never played basketball in my life up until I started. recording this.
I think it's one of the most approachable ones.
It is. It's all you need is a ball and then a cord under a bridge.
It's also the most fun to watch,
It is.
I think.
There was and speaking of you running, I had to bring up the time where you were like, I ran 20 miles today and I cried, and I was like, I ordered a large pizza for myself.
Yeah, and I like had to order food too because I was so hungry at that point. And you were like, do you want a piece? I was like, it's fine.
Are you doing any marathons coming up?
No, I tried to get into New York by doing the lottery and by doing like the raffle, and I lost both times. So no, but I think this year it'll be exciting because I want to go watch the marathon. Have you ever watched a marathon?
Not on purpose.
Okay, but have you ever seen the end of a marathon, like people crossing the finish line?
No.
It's like you would cry. It's really cool to see. So I think I'll go see that.
Cool.
I cried when I did it, but I also have cried when I've seen people do it.
Yeah. I mean, 27 miles is a lot.
Yeah.
While doing that that podcast that I mentioned earlier, which the premise was I just gave like 12 friends. I just said, tell me where to go in New York, and I will go there.
Oh yeah.
Nobody knew where I was. No one knew where anybody else was sending me. And if I was on my way somewhere and I got a text to go somewhere else, I had to stop and change direction. That day, I ended up walking, I think, 13 miles. I was mostly sent to bars.
Oh, were you drunk by the end of it?
I wasn't even that drunk, but I was like hungover, and I got home and immediately threw up.
Lovely.
It was cool. I'd like to do it again as like a travel show pilot, but
no, I think about that all the time. That was so fun. I think I was really busy at work that day, so I was like kind of phoning it in. Mm-hmm. And I think about it all the time of like my friend Carter, our friend Carter. Mm-hmm. I like couldn't remember what branch of Lululemon he was working at. Or
it wasn't
whatever.
Carter, it was the other.
No, I know.
You wanted Carter.
I wanted to find Carter, but I couldn't, and so I found my friend Pat Bovo, who, since I moved to New York, have never seen once, yep. Will never see again. I
was gonna say, I moved here, well, I saw him, and he was like, yeah, I know Lara. And I was like, cool, we have to take a picture.
No, I think he even was like, that was so long ago.
Uh-huh. And then when we moved here, your friends were like, you sent him to say hi to him?
Yeah.
And if you're listening, hello.
Hey,
it was nice to meet you at Lululemon.
Oh, Richie, you're supposed to squish these guys.
I'm supposed to what?
These are an invasive species. Everyone's like losing their minds over it.
I don't feel comfortable
No, I don't really
bugs.
want to. I only see them dead.
Have a good life, bud. New York blows up. And I won't say what day we're recording this.
It's 9/11.
It's 9/11. But this will come out in November.
Oh, really?
Or December.
I think this is a really great way to honor the September 11th attacks.
Yeah.
And what I was really thinking would be cool is if we could, with our cameras, see the two lights, but it's pouring rain.
At our current vantage point, that's not going to happen, but I do see some sunshine over here in this corner.
Oh yeah, maybe we can.
So maybe we keep the cameras with us, find a spot where you can see it, turn them on, and give a thumbs up for the patreon.com/movingscreen subscribers.
Let's do it. I actually am a Patreon subscriber.
Look at you can look at the World Trade Center lights in November.
Hi, it's Richie. We didn't do that. Sorry.
At our old apartment, we could see
That's true.
The World Trade Center from our window.
We would have had such a great view of September 11th, 2001.
I know. No, and I always think about it, I'm like, because my window, or your window too, but mine had like the better clear view of.
Mine had a pretty clear view.
No, it did. Yours had pretty much the same view, but mine was like a scotch closer. Regardless, I like to think about like who was living there when it happened.
I know.
And like, were they home and did they see from that window? Ooh.
Right. I'm like convinced that someday I'm gonna like watch like a documentary or like read a book or something, and a celebrity's gonna be like, I lived at 122 Orchard Street, and I'll be like, yeah, I knew someone famous lived in that building once.
I can feel it. Also, like when you go on that roof, you know that people went up on that roof on that day too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. What a memorable day.
Where were you?
I was homesick from school. I went to school. I threw up the night before, and my parents were in Florida.
You made yourself throw up, or?
No,
Oh.
I was like, my grandma was like, do you want to go to school tomorrow, or do you want to stay home? And I was a very good child, and I said, I think I could go to school tomorrow. And I got to school, and I felt queasy, and I was like, I should just go home.
Yeah.
So I went to the nurse. My grandma picked me up from school. I got into her Monte Carlo, and she said, your Uncle Rick just told me that the World Trade Centers were bombed. And I said, cool.
Did you know what that meant?
No, I didn't. I don't know. I had no idea what the World Trade Centers was or what that meant. And then I came home, and all of the channels that I could watch were talking about 9/11 happening. Everyone kept saying 9/11 is happening.
They were calling it 9/11.
Yeah. You guys, it's 9/11. We knew this day would come. It was on the calendar. So I ended up watching like the first X-Men movie on HBO because it was the only thing that wasn't like Nick Jr. to watch.
That is pretty on brand for you, to be like annoyed by something important happening.
I mean, I was like interested, but at some point it's like, what am I gonna do? Yeah. I wish I was like, yeah, you know, I was in 5th grade and I talked to my grandma and I said, bring me down there, I gotta help out the firemen.
You were like, I know Steve Buscemi's down there.
My dad's friend is going. Let me go too.
I do feel like everyone I know, though, has some version of like, I didn't know what was happening and I was annoyed.
Yeah.
Like my friend
What
Julie
was-
was like, I think she like wanted to watch
Am
a
I
DVD.
friends with Julie too?
Oh yeah, Julie. You know Julie. You know Julie. But Julie, she was annoyed because they had just gotten a DVD player because 9/11 is also her dad's birthday, and so they got him a DVD player for his birthday, and they were like, she was so stoked to watch like, I don't know, like Cheaper by the Dozen or something. And then she got home and was like, what's going on?
Yeah, and they were like, 9/11.
She's like, we have to watch a DVD.
And they had to wait for that Nick Cage movie to come out. Where were you?
I was in school, and I was in 4th grade, and
Nice.
and my teacher was like, I don't think really understood, so he just like brought out the TV.
Uh-huh.
Hello. And we watched like the second tower or plane hit, and then at some point we all got to go home early, and my girlfriends and I lived like 2 blocks away, so we were like, oh, it's a free, like, we're getting home before our parents, we're gonna go buy a ton of candy and like hang out, and they won't be able to like we have so much time before dinner, you know?
Yeah. It was 9/11 for your teeth.
Yeah. So we like we were all like, all right, everybody go home, put your backpacks down, and we're gonna meet at this store nearby called Mueller's. And then I walked in and my mom was like home crying on the couch, and I was like, oh.
You hide the candy behind your back?
No, we hadn't gotten it yet.
Oh, okay.
We were all putting our backpacks down and going to go meet outside
Got
for
it.
candy.
I thought that meant like put them down at like a spot that you...
No, we all lived on the same block.
Got it. And I guess this will be a segue to the movie and the game, but one of my favorite bits on The Office is when Will Ferrell is the manager briefly, and he has to host the Dundee Awards, and he's talking about how he's a bad public speaker and how he gets nervous in those situations. And they're like, come on, let's just test it out. And he's trying crowd work out in the conference room, and he goes at the gym and goes, "Sir, where were you on September 11th?"
yeah.
Very funny joke from an underrated part of that TV show.
I liked those episodes, but the ones after that were the ones I have a problem with. So anytime
Yes.
it comes up, I'm like, I just want to go back.
I understand.
It's cool when I do it by one hand, right?
It is. That's really cool. Do you want to play a game of basketball?
Yeah.
Compete?
What does that mean? Like we play horse, or we play one?
We're going to play one-on-one.
Okay.
We're going to play it to 10.
Okay.
It's going to be 2s or 1s, 3s or 2s. Let's make it, take it. If a shot is missed, just take it out past the 3-point line. You know what make it, take it means?
Nope.
If you make
I was
a shot,
I was running through everything you had already said, trying to translate it. No, I got it. 2s or 1s, 3s or 2s.
Yes. If you make a shot, you get to keep the ball.
Okay.
From
From a 3? Or just in general?
Just in general.
Okay.
And any shot that's missed, you have to just take it out past the 3 to sort of reset as if we were playing on the full court.
Okay.
And we'll also check the ball to each other in after points are scored, just to be like
It's like sportsmanly.
yeah, it's just like a there you go, and now yeah.
There you go.
Same. Exactly.
Okay.
And then that's sort of like now we continue playing. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Cool. You're gonna start?
Okay.
Do
Do I start here?
Yeah, so right there. And you'll check the ball. And now you can start. We're gonna talk about the 1999 film A Night at the Roxbury. Starring Chris Kattan and Will Ferrell.
Mm-hmm.
What is you picked this, I think, without me even giving you a list of movies.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
I just love this movie.
You're just gonna let me.
Yeah, I checked
shoot.
it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I forgot what game we were playing. I forgot. I watched this movie all the time growing
that?
up. What?
What'd you say?
Said I watched this movie all the time growing up.
Okay.
And do I do it again? No, because you missed.
No, yeah.
Woo!
Nice shot. 1-0.
What's that? 2? 1.
1-0.
And just like would quote it with my girlfriends all the time.
Sure.
So it felt very much like the obvious answer to me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This movie and weirdly The Goonies are two movies that like my friend group watched when I was out of town.
Aww.
So
Was this your first time watching it?
This is like my first. I've seen it. Like I've seen parts of it on like Comedy Central.
Yeah.
But never really. Never really. I've never sat down and watched the whole thing.
Do I have to go
but I
back
felt
if
like,
you miss it or no?
Yeah, just like past 3 point. But I felt like I know it because of 2-0. Just because of how many times my friends would say like Emilio or IKEA.
Wait, you know what's so funny
What?
is I think that there must be a difference between the quotes that boys would say and the quotes that girls would say, because we did not give a. Well, I guess we would be like Emilio, but
Yeah.
a lot of the time we'd be like boo, like that was our big one, or being like. I remember the first thing I thought of when I said this, like that I wanted to do this one,
Yeah.
was when he's like flying rat's ass. That'd be wild to see. Like we would quote that all the, like this is the dumbest ones that I was like, I don't find that very funny now, but nostalgically I do.
Sure.
Ooh,
2-1.
Swish. That's what we say.
It wasn't a swish, but it did go.
Wait, what does it mean?
Swish is just when it doesn't hit the backboard at all. It goes right.
I thought you just say it because it makes that noise.
I also thought when we saw that bug
Yeah.
earlier, you said squish it. I thought you said swish it, and I was like, I'll try.
Oh, that's like a dunk then?
No, it's just shooting the basketball. Don't hit my water bottle! Wow.
What a beautiful night all of a
I
sudden.
know.
We really stuck it out.
This is why you don't let the rain stop you, folks. But yeah, this is like basically my first time watching it. I was very surprised to see that Amy Heckerling, she mostly produced it, but she did direct a couple scenes. She's directed like Clueless and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Weren't you supposed to go back?
No, because it was my possession.
Okay. Anyway.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. No, I was thinking about it a little bit because I recently watched Romy and Michelle. And I was like, this is essentially Romy and Michelle, but a little bit like more ridiculous.
Yeah.
I guess not more ridiculous, just more like
I love your
douchey.
defense. It's very funny. It is very similar. I feel like they're kindred spirits. Yeah, I mean, Chris Kattan talked about how Lorne Michaels
I don't
was
have to do that, right? You didn't make it.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
We play fast and loose with the rules here. Chris Kattan in his biography, which was called Baby Don't Hurt Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's defined by this movie?
Yeah.
I would think he's defined by something else.
But what?
Wait, isn't there another movie that he also was in that's like SNL?
I mean, Monkey Bone, but he's not gonna call it like
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Let Out the Bone.
Oh, man.
He lives in Springfield, Illinois now. My friend Brian owns a record store down there, Dumb Records. Go check it out. And Chris and him are on a first name basis now.
I mean,
pretty
you
cool.
gotta be if you're Chris Kattan living in like
It's true.
some random town. Ah!
But Lorne Michaels really wanted Amy Heckerling to direct this movie, and Chris Kattan says in his book, which again is called Baby Don't Hurt Me. Oh my God, the ball's wet.
Can I do it now?
You gotta take
Damn it.
it out.
Why do I even ask?
Sorry.
Would you say that if I was a man?
No, I wouldn't.
That's what I
I
thought.
would have just pushed you down.
No. Ow.
Chris Kattan said in his book, which again is called Baby Don't Hurt Me, that Lorne Michaels is like, I want Amy Heckerling to direct this movie. She's hitting on you, you have to fuck her.
Oh my God.
And Chris is like, he was literally, 3-2. Chris Kattan literally at this moment dating Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who is in the movie.
Whoa, I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I looked up that IMDb trivia.
Wow.
And like the fact that like his situationship with Amy Heckerling, who didn't direct the whole thing but did produce it.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
I just hit it with my hand.
He, like, because he hooked up with her, his relationship with Jennifer Coolidge obviously started to not go well.
Oh, that would have been cool.
It would have been cool. And then him and Will Ferrell stopped being friends because of this movie.
Oh, so he's just like lonely?
I mean, this is 1999, which I always think of Will Ferrell as like later SNL, but he's like mid 90s to early 2000s.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
also
he was
32 in this movie. Kattan,
He could still play a 32-year-old.
Will could?
Yeah, I think so.
Will, I call him. Oh, Will? It'd be nice if Will Ferrell wrote a biography and called it No More, so that him and Chris's
Oh,
books.
I don't think he should write a biography. I think sometimes when people do that, it's like
Embarrassing.
what are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Chris Kattan's
3-3.
3-3.
Chris Kattan, I mean, Chris Kattan fucks.
I mean, he
I'll
definitely
say
does
that.
in this movie.
He does. Yeah, you're right. Because he dated like Zooey Deschanel too.
Did he really?
Yeah.
She's a type, just like guys with brown hair.
Yeah, I mean, she has a type and it gives guys like me hope forever. It's like, oh, you like Ben Gibbard and Chris Kattan? Cool. I'm somewhere in between those two. Now she's married to a property brother.
You're kind of like a property brother. I also was thinking of Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but they never like actually dated.
No. Ooh, thought it was going the other way.
Ugh.
This movie also like just doesn't, especially as my first time, does not age very well.
No.
Because it's very much like the guys are like the epitome of pre-Me Too.
Yeah, but
pre-Me Too club culture.
I mean, that's why it's a nostalgic movie, though.
Huh?
That's why it's like okay for it to be a nostalgic movie.
Yeah.
But I also think they are pretty pathetic, which makes it a little bit better.
They are. The trouble I had with the movie was rooting for them.
Ooh.
4-3.
4.
And we're playing to 10 if you
I know.
forgot. Now you check it.
What?
Now you check it.
Oh, check it. Okay. That bug really can't stay away.
He's just hanging out. He's cool. He wants to be on the pod. Friend of the pod. Yeah, I mean, so how does this movie start? Oh, they're just trying to go to clubs.
Yeah,
they
they're doing
specifically
the
want to go to
classic
the Roxbury.
the head nod
Yeah.
dance. And they're telling the Emilio story over and over again.
Yep.
They
Which
can't
I
get into the
like
Roxbury.
have convinced myself from like having seen bits and pieces of this movie that Emilio shows up.
He does. Oh, sorry. What's his name does?
Richard Greco does.
Yeah.
Which is the best part of the movie.
Which is the fun kind of like, what do you call it? Redirect. Misdirect? I don't know.
Yeah.
A direction.
Yeah, it's like a direction.
Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't pass that one up because
No,
it
that was
looked
pretty
cool.
cool. That was what I would call a swish.
Yeah,
Right?
almost.
Nope. Okay. Oh, because you hit the backboard.
Yeah, because I hit the backward. All the way up. This is a swish.
Nice.
I did it.
What are you at? 5 or 6?
I think I have.
You were at 3, and then that was a 2, or did you just do a 1? 2?
That was a 1. So I have 5, and you have 4. 5,
But
4?
wasn't that just a 2?
No, I was up.
Oh, okay.
At least I think it was. I guess check. Yeah, they're just like going out and they're pathetic, and Michael Clark Duncan is the bouncer at the Roxbury.
Yeah.
They're little fuckheads. They get pulled over by a hot cop who's played by Jennifer Coolidge.
Right. Amber from Clueless is one of the girls that has sex with them.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Nice.
swish. That was
5-5.
swish.
That was a swish.
Okay.
You're right. You're getting it.
I'll take it. Is that 4 or 5 now?
5-5.
5-5. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Ugh. Why can't I do? It's like
It's a
maybe it's higher.
yeah. It's a power thing,
Yeah.
and it's geometry too.
No, I know. That's what I love about basketball nowadays.
The geometry.
Well, no, it's they've reinvented the game.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, then Richard Greco hits them with their car, and the girl in Richard Greco's car, I think, is Will Ferrell's now wife. That's the only movie they've been in together.
Oh, I think she is.
Yep.
Because I just watched it today, and I also just 2 days ago on TikTok saw that one where he like thanks all 3 of his wives in his acceptance speech before thanking her.
Who is 6?
He just makes up
Oh,
wives,
he does.
yeah.
That's funny. I was
I mean,
worried
I
that
think
he was
so.
like talking about some like wives in his movies or something.
No, it's him being like, we were young, we didn't know.
Which Desiree Ava Mendez in this movie, very small part,
That's right.
who plays his wife in The Other Guys.
She's great in that movie.
She is. It's a good movie. And Richard Grieco gets them into the Roxbury.
Yep.
Oh, that was another thing that my guy friends would all quote, which is, did you just grab my ass?
See, it's truly such boy quotes. Ours were like, oh, that one, and then the part where they're like, where their dad is yelling at them and they both are like, oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but...
They both just do the same kind of like hissy fit.
Sure.
Your guys' were all stupid and ours were funny. Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah, I mean, watching this movie now, and understanding what they were quoting, I'm also like, huh, interesting that this would be...
You think less of them now?
Yeah, I'll never talk to them again.
Well, do you already?
No, we still talk. We're buds. We're hometown buds.
Do you like have a lot of high school friends still?
Yeah, but we're not, we're as attached to each other as we can be at this stage in us. That's 7 to 5.
7 to 5? Yeah, I have a lot of high school friends still.
Yeah, I mean, one of your high school friends is on this podcast.
That's true.
And, his name is Brad.
And we went to elementary school together.
Me and everybody I'm talking about also went to elementary school together.
Well, you didn't say that, so.
Well, what if I was like, yeah, we were in like 3rd grade and they were like quoting the IKEA orgasm line.
I mean,
I do
kids
have,
would.
I think that this is the hottest I've ever seen Molly Shannon.
Oh,
that weird to say?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because she's just like objectively, maybe not objectively, objectified.
Yeah. She's not like being adored.
She's really sexy.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was pretty
Patreon.com.
Cool. I met Molly Shannon once when I was working my restaurant job. And because whenever I see her in a movie, I'm like, man, that's so cool. You know how like, if you see someone and you're like, are they really like that?
Uh-huh.
And she just like, I mean, I literally met her for a moment, like truly, it's not like we're best friends, but she was so nice. And I was like, it's really nice to meet you. Like, that's all I could muster up. And she was like, thank you. Like, she was like sincerely so nice. I think that's just literally who she is.
That was a good Molly Shannon impression, whether you wanted to or not. 8 to 5.
Are you letting me win?
No. I just like, I'm not
because
going to
for
play.
me, ball is life.
I'm not going to play like intense defense. Unless you started playing intense defense on me, in which case.
What the fuck? That would have been cool.
On the souvenir episode of this podcast, which will come out next week as we're recording this, but like 2 months ago as this comes out, my friend Lucia was like, oh, it's really cool of you to invite me on this podcast where you have a ton of practice playing this game and I have absolutely none.
When is that season over with that one?
That one is done at the end of October.
Oh, that's nicely planned.
Yeah.
Did anyone do the lamb?
What?
Did anyone do the lamb?
No.
So I
didn't
freely
put that
talk
on my
about
list,
it?
so you can still talk about it.
Okay, so, as you know, we were going to see the lamb, or we weren't going to see the lamb. I wasn't doing anything.
It's just called Lamb.
Oh, that's right, lamb. Oh, ouch. But you came into my room and you were like, hey, are you busy tonight? And I was like, no. And you were like, you want to see a movie? And I was like, yeah, okay. And you were like, want to go see Lamb? I said, sure. And then 2 minutes later, you pop back in and you were like, did you watch the trailer? And I was like, no. And you were like, don't watch it.
Girly. Yeah.
So I just didn't watch it, which was the most fun. It's just the best way to go to a movie ever.
Uh-huh.
And especially if you've never seen Lamb. I don't want to give a spoiler.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, I won't give a spoiler.
Just be.
But Richie,
if you're listening,
when
don't
the
watch the
like
trailer to
crazy
Lamb.
thing happened, when the like crazy reveal happened, Richie just leaned over and like whispered the whole plot of the movie to me. I thought it was so funny. It was truly like such a fun way to see that movie.
Yeah, it was
And
fun.
I think it made me like it a lot more.
Yeah, I bet.
So that's what I would have chosen.
And you still can. Should I come around to, I don't know, animal movies or something? I don't have anything planned outside of SNL season, which we are currently in.
You could do... Gosh, you can't get too specific, can you?
I could, it's just like, will people listen?
What about like sports movies? Like
yeah, well, the
all
first
sports
season was
movies?
basketball, so I've thought about just doing like all sports or even like specific sports.
Yeah.
I've also just thought like, oh, I'm just gonna stop this podcast after 100 episodes because that sounds good to me.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
You know what would be
100
fun
is
for
like
you is
basically 2
rom-coms.
years.
Because I don't feel
Yeah.
like you watch... I mean, I guess you watch them,
It would be fun.
but it would be fun because rom-coms I think have a lot to offer the world.
This is kind of a rom-com, but the rom is between the two brothers.
Yeah, it's about friendship. There
They-
should be a name for that where it's like, it doesn't actually need to be about love.
Yeah. Platon-com.
That's still about love.
Yeah.
ultimately.
But, you know, not romantic. Although I would have liked if the brothers fucked at the end of this movie.
I would have liked if they fucked at any point.
I think Will Ferrell looks like a goofy character in this movie, but Chris Kattan looks like pretty
Like,
handsome.
he just looks like Chris Kattan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the joke is that like Will Ferrell is actually like the more handsome one.
Right.
Ooh.
9 to 5. What is
Non-swish.
this? Dolly Parton?
Wait, 9 to 5, really?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Checkmate.
That's true. If you score 1 point, it is checkmate.
Ooh.
Playing like pickup basketball this weekend with friends. My friend Carrie was like, "Oh, you're not doing so good this game, huh?" And I only had like 2 points. She had like 4 or something. And then the next 2 games, I scored like 14.
Fuck her. What was that?
It's 9 to 6.
9 to 6. 69.
Yeah, hey.
That's pretty cool.
Went from Dolly Parton to 69.
On
How
9/11.
apropos. 9/11. How apropos. Nine to 7. Nothing funny about that. What's like? I mean, obviously you have like the quotes, but like, what's your like favorite part of this movie? Like scene, I guess.
I really like when, well, there's a bunch. I really like when they like have sex for the first time and they're like, is it your first time?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I really like at the end when he's like holding the boom box. Like
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a dumb ending scene.
Yeah, that was fun.
I mean, I just think the whole movie is
Hey,
like, ooh.
here you go. 10 to 7 on
I won?
9/11. Yeah, you won.
Wow, and what a gorgeous day.
And now we play horse.
Okay. I am really sweaty.
Yeah, it's an exercise and it's warm. And a beautiful day here, right on the
The
Sully River. What if that happened right now on 9/11?
Always another Sully.
Yeah, Sully 2, 9/11 2, colon.
I think it was further
Plain
down.
cool.
I think it was further east.
Oh, really? I thought it was. Oh yeah. I guess we're pretty far north.
Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know though.
Yeah, let's check out a map when we get home.
Okay.
Yeah, so instead of playing horse, I usually do
Should we
something fun.
Should we be like Emilio?
That's what I was thinking. I was either thinking Emilio or IKEA. But Emilio's probably better.
Yeah, Emilio's probably better. I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of other like one word things.
Yeah, Roxbury's too long.
Roxbury's way too long.
Emilio's even like a little long.
I know,
but it's
that's why I'm
fine. You've got nothing but time.
That's true. But we are gonna order stickies later, right?
We do gotta order Sticky's Finger Joint. A real place.
The first time you told me that, I thought you were kidding, and you were like, "No, I'm really ordering food from there," and now I'm addicted to it. I love
so
stickies.
Good.
Do you like mushrooms? Not really, right?
They're a weird thing where I'm never like, I want mushrooms tonight, and if I see mushrooms on a menu, I will not select them. But if mushrooms are handed to me, I'll eat them, and I'll go, wow, this is really good, I eat mushrooms more, and then I immediately forget about it.
Okay, well, anyway, they have fried mushrooms at Stickies.
Yeah, that's good. Cool, yeah, we're going to play Emilio then. You get the first shot because you won. Yeah, okay, you can play, we're going to play Emilio. You get the first shot.
Okay.
And
do I just start from here? From anywhere?
You shoot wherever you want, and then I just have
and
to
then you have to do the same
make
thing.
whatever you make.
Okay,
and vice
also,
versa.
this movie is one of those ones where, like, oh boy. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, almost did it. Where, like, I didn't obviously understand a lot of what was happening, when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
But I think I vaguely understood the Whippets thing, but didn't. And then I've done Whippets.
Sure.
And the idea that they were doing Whippets all night, and the idea that, like, those two are so stupid, I'm like, oh, it's because they're doing Whippets all the time.
Yeah, because they're killing their brains.
Yeah.
This is going to be a silly, goofy shot. I'm going to jump from this square over there, and then I'm going to shoot the ball.
Okay.
Like a silly little guy.
All right.
Yeah, I did it.
Can do.
See, when I do silly little shots in Chicago, I think of that one to that one. Yeah.
Is this okay?
Yep. You bounce over to that one,
Yep.
and then you shoot. Yep.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I overshot. Too much power, honestly.
Yeah, you're so strong. Strongest woman I know.
Thank you. So wait, do you have an E?
You have an E.
Oh, right. It's opposite.
Yeah.
I love games, but I need like a minute to remember what they are.
I was in the suburbs, and I was at, like, my friend Justin stopped at a liquor store, or a vape store or something.
Have I met him?
You have. And I like asked the guy, I was like, do you have poppers? And he's like, yeah, of course. And he pulled out just a pack of, like, a case of Whippet canisters.
No way.
And I was like, oh, okay. And I just bought like a 30 pack, and I just have them, but I don't have like a thing to do Whippets with.
I would never have the confidence to just ask for Whippets like that.
Well, I asked for poppers, and they gave me Whippets, which are different.
I know. Either way, I wouldn't have the. I'd be like, they have a button to call the police.
Sure.
And I'm a criminal.
I mean, I guess, like...
Okay, for this one you have to do... Are you ready?
Yeah.
For this one you have to go... for this one you have to... do you know what a step ball change is?
No, but you can do it, and I'll
Okay,
figure it out.
so I just want you to go step, ball, change, step, shoot. Oh, fuck.
Thank God, because I was not ready to do that. It's not just going to go under my leg.
Woo! Oh, fuck.
Sometimes I make those.
Okay.
Usually in Chicago, I try...
leg?
Yeah, just...
Okay.
Whatever leg you feel like. I always go the closest one to the net.
Oh, the closest to the net?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh.
EM. I do funny shots in Chicago. I don't make them.
Well, New York's a little different.
Yeah, New York's a little strange.
This is New York City.
Yeah, so like these brothers, their dad owns like a fake plant shop, which I think is funny. Next to Molly Shannon's dad, who owns a
Lamp shop, yeah.
shop. He wants to combine businesses.
Also, it's just occurring to me that their dad is the same dad from Clueless who plays the same angry dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's like, why are you fucking up? I didn't see
Yeah, why are you such a bad father? But they don't want to work in a plant store. They want to
They want to open their own nightclub.
Yeah, they want to open their own nightclub, which is an inside-out nightclub.
That would have been
Pretty
cool.
close.
You know what I think about dreams like that is that those are the ones that really happen because they're so specific.
Right. You also have to have like a dipshit personality to.
Yeah, to be so hyper focused on
Yeah.
one thing. That is true. Like if you really want
Grandma
to do.
style.
Ooh.
Now that's a swish.
Talk about swish. What are we at? EM?
EM.
Okay. Wow. It's funny, I crushed regular basketball.
It's true. You're also shooting from closer.
From
And not doing
where?
not doing silly things like
I can keep from being silly.
volleyball.
I am
my
so
God.
annoyed. Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I guess.
There's no way.
This is honestly, if you want to subscribe to Patreon, this is the one to see
great for
these
you.
kind of insane shots that I'm making. EMIL, right?
I think I just got EMI.
Okay,
Didn't you just say EM a minute ago?
maybe.
I truly don't care.
I don't remember. Thing about
mean,
me
I
is
care, but
I
I'm
have
not.
holes in my brain.
From all the whippets.
From the whippets that are just in my bedroom now. I don't know what to do with.
Remember the time that you had me do poppers and then I was excited to do it and then I did it and I was like, "Ugh, when is this gonna end?" And you were like, in 30 seconds.
Yeah. It's like, it's literally the fastest high you'll ever have. Yeah, literally, like, what's even the rest of the plot of this movie?
Well,
Oh,
so they stopped being friends because he's like, you do everything.
Colin Quinn, they get a meeting with the guy who owns Roxbury. Colin Quinn is his assistant, and he's like, oh yeah, you forgot your meeting, because he's upset that he had to go get so many whippets for the party till 4 a.m.
What if you go up into it?
Yeah?
That's a pretty easy one.
It is. I'm going to miss it.
Maybe it wasn't.
E-M-I to E.
And E, okay, yeah.
I have E.
That would have been cool.
You're wearing Tevas, right? Are they Tevas?
No, they're Docs.
Oh, they're Docs. Sandals either way.
That's right. That's cool.
Yeah, so Colin Quinn like lies to them so they miss their meeting with the guy, and then
Yeah.
they just sort of get into a fight, and Will Ferrell ends up dating Molly Shannon.
And then they're gonna get married, and then
Yeah.
he doesn't really want to.
I really like
Wait, for this one you have to go. You have to not do anything special, but you just have to say that it's for 9/11.
Okay.
Okay? Is it? I'll stand here. This is for 9/11.
For 9/11.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks for everybody who lost their lives that day. The thing I like the most about this movie, weirdly, is the performance of the guy who they're friends with at the gym.
Oh yeah, he's lovely.
I really like him. I think he's really funny. I think that if Will Ferrell and Chris Kattan gave performances more like that I would like this movie more. Because he's like a dumb meathead kind of guy.
But he's like earnest.
Yeah, but he's earnest and he doesn't feel like he's doing a stupid little voice.
Oh yeah, I suppose. I think Will Ferrell is pretty earnest in it. Although I guess he is putting on a voice.
Yeah, I think the voice thing was weirdly hard for me to get by.
But if it were 2004, would it have been?
I don't know. And if I had the brain of a 12-year-old or whatever,
Yeah.
no way of telling.
And
Here's
how I imagine all your friends watching this movie. there's like 2 12-packs of Mountain Dew,
Maybe.
and then they're like in a basement.
Probably Mountain Dew Code Red or Game Fuel at this point, honestly.
But like a Mountain Dew brand, yeah. And they're like watching it. I feel like everyone's like kind of touching their balls a lot.
Sure. I will also say there were some girls there. It wasn't just the guys.
But I still think there was Mountain Dew, and I still
Yeah.
think, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, our girlfriends felt like one of the guys. One time, my friend Lori brought her friend, so I didn't know, over to my house, and because of just something I thought was funny, I de-pantsed her.
Woo!
Nice.
Pantsing is so funny.
It is very funny. And now I'm like holding on to my waist.
Isn't pantsing the funniest thing that could happen to like anyone?
Is it from right here? Or
Yeah,
is it
I
back
think so. Yeah, that's good.
Fuck. EMI to EM.
Do like that. Do this.
Wow.
There's
You're
3
crazy with this
spins. And then you
Could've
hit the
been cool.
backboard, and then. I'm kidding.
I think I've mentioned this on the show, but my brother Cody did that one time while playing this game, and it was the biggest fight me, him, and my brother Michael ever got in, because me and Michael were like, "You can't do that," and he was like, "I called it before it." I'm gonna
Wait,
throw
because
this.
you got it in?
No, because he was like, and I take the shot, and then it missed, and he went, and I catch it.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw this ball at this post,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna shoot 3.
From where it lands?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Or from where I catch it. Nope.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to think. I feel like. Oh, I like the bit with Chris Kattan always calling in the credit card numbers.
I love that.
I like that actress. I think she's cute.
She's really cute. I thought that part was sweet. See, there's a lot of
Yeah.
sweet parts in it.
There is, yeah.
I also just like, I just kind of went for it. I just stood right there and just went for it.
And you made it.
Yep. I love how sweet Will Ferrell is. Like
Yeah.
at the beginning, at least when he's talking to Molly Shannon and she's like really hitting on him. He's just like, yeah, that
EMIs.
sounds cool.
Yeah, he's like truly just like. He's like a little kid.
Yeah.
And Chris Kattan is like a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
But they're old enough to be perverts.
I always like to think about like what the tagline is or what the direction was.
Mm-hmm.
Because to us, like it's being marketed as like these 2 brothers or whatever.
Yeah.
But the inspiration for it literally could have been as simple as like we are pretending to be 12 years old.
Sure.
Like pretending to know what sex is. Like that's it could be as simple as that. And so anything through that lens is just like.
I read that. Did I read or I watched like a brief clip of a Chris Kattan interview on a YouTube channel that they were not good interviewers and it wasn't that good. But this started as a Groundling sketch.
Oh, that makes sense.
And it was because Chris Kattan and Will Ferrell were out and they saw a guy go like, and they were like, okay, that's a funny sketch. So they did it on SNL. And I don't know what the first one they did was. The second one was the Jim Carrey one.
Oh,
And I guess Jim Carrey wrote some parts of this movie,
that would make sense.
or at least pitched in. Bounce.
That was cool. I'm gonna try it too, even though I'll do it from over here. Even worse.
I'm gonna throw it off the backboard. I'm gonna jump up and I'm gonna catch it while it's in the air and put it in.
Okay.
Fuck. No
I
more
want
of my
to try
goofy
it
stuff.
too, even though I want to do so. So for me, I'm gonna throw it off the backboard, catch
Good.
it, and then dunk it. Not dunk it.
It'd be cool if you did.
Somehow I get that much momentum.
I think I would cry.
Yeah, how do people dunk? Like they just truly are tall.
They're tall, or they bounce, they train themselves to jump.
wild. So I bet basketball players are pretty good at what's it called? Not shot put.
Fucking.
I mean, yeah. What's it called when you
Discus? No. Long jump?
yeah,
High jump?
long jump.
Long jump, high jump, triple jump.
Who would you rather fuck, LeBron James or Steph Curry?
I think Steph.
Really?
Yeah, I think he'd be a nicer guy to kind of hang out with.
Like he'd
I feel like LeBron is comes off as a little more conceited, whereas Steph, I could be like, let's play video games now or something, you know?
Interesting. I think, to me, I find them to be both the same. Oh, nice. The same level of. Well, I guess I could see LeBron being a little bit more like full of himself.
Yeah.
But I think they both seem pretty humble. I think Steph is just more religious.
Yeah, and that's what I like.
You're pretty. Wait, so what does that mean? That just cancels each other out?
Yeah, it just cancels it
okay.
out. Well, who would...
Volleyball.
Yeah, nice. Who would you...
That hurt a ton.
You're like, I have to go home. EMIL for me. Emil.
Emil? Okay, nice.
Who would you rather fuck, Chris Kattan or Will Ferrell in this movie?
Like as their characters?
Yeah.
I think Will Ferrell. And I think in real life, so Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chris. Do you agree?
I feel like Will Ferrell in this movie is like a little bit too...
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that might be to his advantage.
I'm seeing if I was in a scenario with either one of them,
Yeah.
and Chris Kattan was being like douchey and like that to me would
Yeah.
be such a turnoff. Whereas Will Ferrell would just like worship my body, right? Like I'd be like, oh, all right.
Probably, yeah.
He's stupid, but
I'm gonna lay this up with my left hand.
okay.
Mills. Mills all around.
Oh, we're both a mill?
Yeah. I made a shot from right here. I feel weirdly like Kattan would try harder, is sort of what I'm getting at, but does that necessarily mean it's better? Could he be
I see
trying
what
too
you're
hard?
saying.
Whereas
I
Will
think-
Ferrell would be like, okay, all right, yeah, sure.
I think there's a chance that either of them come too quickly.
Yeah.
So, which one has the... But I also don't want it to last forever because he's too
Sure.
nervous, you know? Did you just go like this?
Yeah, just a normal shot.
Okay. All right.
Emily, what is this? A Lil Wayne song?
Emily. yeah. Emily.
I've been watching. I've bought a couple of 4K Blu-rays of 70s porn.
Oh, cool. To watch on your projector?
It does look. It's really good. But something I've noticed is that the guys like dirty talk in the porn movies is very, very bad. Like there's one guy who is like getting his dick sucked and he goes, "This excites me."
This excites me?
Yeah, it's like, this is so exciting.
Oh, boy. I don't need the men to talk at any point.
No.
Ooh,
That's
that's
just
good.
a free throw. And that's why I'm totally silent when I have sex. They say, "Did you come?" And I don't even make a fucking sound.
Yeah. You just nod solemnly.
Yeah. I cry, yeah.
Remember when we moved in and we like played porn through the walls to see if we could hear it?
We went into each of our bedrooms and turned up porn as loud as we could, right? Or was it as quiet as we could? I don't remember. We
Did I
tried
just
to make
lose?
sure that we couldn't hear the porn through the
And we
walls.
couldn't hear the porn.
And, oh yeah, I guess you lost at Amelia.
right.
I guess you have Amelia.
But we found out that you can hear sex if you're in the living room.
Yes.
So go to your bedroom.
Yeah, I guess to finish up the movie, they get into a fight. They get, Will Ferrell tries to marry Molly Shannon, and then Chris Kattan shows up with his boombox at
With
the
the
end, which
boombox,
you mentioned.
And then they
And
open
he's
the-
like, I don't want to marry you. He also hits on Eva Mendes at the wedding. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah. And
Because
then
he's
what's
like,
his
oh,
name?
you here from out of town?
At his own wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what's his name opens their idea and they're part owners, which is how things work.
Yep. Yeah, and they open up their outdoor club, and
And then he ends up with the police officer, and
Jennifer
he ends
Coolidge.
up with the swiper
the
lady.
phone lady, and all is right in the world. Oh, I guess we forgot the whole. I totally forgot about the whole part of the girls who fuck them because they think that they're rich and take
I
their
mentioned
virginities.
Amber from Clueless.
Yes, but not
briefly.
that they like were star fuckers
Yeah.
and took their virginities, which we mentioned, and then we're like, oh, you're not rich, bye bye.
Yeah. I
Um,
think that's a very LA trope.
Yeah, or
Which-
at least an LA movie trope.
Yeah. I was going to say, which probably people resent,
Yeah, maybe.
but probably is true to some extent.
LA is a silly place.
It's a what?
It's a silly place.
Would you ever live there?
If an opportunity was presented to me, I wouldn't move there on my own.
Like with nothing?
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, I want to live in LA. I'm gonna move. Like, I moved here with nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I would not do the same for LA.
Yeah.
It's just not a serious place,
Then you're a serious guy.
and I'm a serious guy. How we end the show
Okay.
is you review the movie. You bounce the ball like right up in your face. You review the movie.
Okay.
And then while you're leading up to your score, out of 5 head bobs.
Okay.
Maybe that's how we
From-
should have
like from
started
the
the show,
movie.
with just us doing that.
Should I go the other way?
I guess we should be in sync. They are in sync. They got that pretty good. While you lead up to your score, out of 5 head bobs, try to slam dunk the basketball.
Slam dunk?
Yeah,
Touch the net?
I will show you how I do it.
Okay.
I think this movie is silly. I think in this Me Too era of ours, does not feel particularly good to watch guys like literally just like sandwich a girl on a dance floor. You
Right.
know, even if they're beloved comedic actors. I think the SNL sketches are good. Or at least they're funny, iconic. I mean, you can't hear that song without thinking of those guys.
That's right.
Chris Kattan actually titled his book, I don't know if you knew this, Baby Don't Hurt Me.
Baby Don't Hurt Me.
Uh,
Which also is like the saddest
it's
lyric
so
to
sad.
choose. I guess What Is Love would
Yeah,
have
what
been
is
worse.
no, I think Baby Don't Hurt Me is worse
They're
than What Is
both
Love. But yeah, some parts made me laugh. A lot of it kind of reminded me of FOMO from middle school, high school, which is fine. I'm glad I finally watched it. I will give this movie 2.5 head bobs.
Okay. Is it out of 5 stars?
It's out of 5 head bobs.
Oh, right. Head pops. For me, I believe women, and I do respect the Me Too movement, but for me, this is a nostalgic movie.
Yeah, of course.
And so I'm only basing it on that. It makes me think of my friend Becca. Shout out Becca if you're listening.
Hey, Becca.
And I'm gonna go ahead and give it 5 head bumps.
Yeah. Oh my
that a
God. And you slam dunked it.
I slammed dunk.
Holy cow. Do you have anything you want to promote? You do some storytelling.
Yeah, I do storytelling at the Moth, but I never know when I'm going up. So
And but are you on the pod at all?
no, but I would say that if I were.
You're
They'll tell
on the
me.
internet?
I actually am doing a Moth story slam,
Cool.
but I have not been told the date.
Cool. And maybe it'll be before this comes out, and maybe it'll be after.
And you can fill it in.
Hello, it's Richie again. Lara says she won the Story Slam, which has already happened, and that a Grand Slam, Story Slam is happening at some point, but she doesn't know when. Could be a year from now, she said. But I'll give a round of applause to Lara. Congrats, Lara.
Yeah. And I'm Richie Owens and everything. If you want to watch me hit a bunch of cool trick shots and then kind of stop hitting cool trick shots, not on purpose, go to patreon.com/movingscreen, $5 a month. You can watch every episode we ever did. This SNL season, I don't know if this is going to be the first one I put out. Maybe it will be.
Pretty good episode.
It's the first time I'm recording an episode for it. We got some big guests lined up. Some fun New York stuff, some fun SNL movies. And yeah, rate and review and subscribe to the podcast if you like it, and ignore that part if you don't. And I guess there's nothing really left to say except I'll see you on the court. Fuck!
Did you want to say anything about 9/11?
No, and don't ever forget
that happened.
that 9/11 happened.